What if I told you that a supervolcano, one of nature's most destructive forces, erupted every single day for an entire year? What would happen to our planet, to life as we know it, and to the future of humanity? Buckle up, because today we're diving into the apocalyptic scenario of a world under siege by supervolcanoes. Spoiler alert, it's not going to be pretty. First, let's understand what we're dealing with. A supervolcano isn't your average lava-spewing mountain. It's a massive underground cauldron capable of ejecting over 1,000 cubic kilometers of material in a single eruption. That's enough to bury entire cities under meters of ash. Think Yellowstone in the US, Toba in Indonesia, or Taupo in New Zealand. These ticking time bombs can lie dormant for tens of thousands of years, but when they go off, they leave a mark on history, and sometimes they reset it entirely. To put it in perspective, the Toba supereruption was so catastrophic that it may have reduced the global human population to just a few thousand individuals. Now imagine that level of destruction happening daily. Let's break it down. Day 1. The first supervolcano erupts. A column of ash and gas shoots tens of kilometers into the atmosphere, blocking sunlight. Lava flows incinerate everything in their path. Local ecosystems are obliterated, and nearby cities are plunged into chaos. Airports shut down, communication lines fail, and rescue efforts begin. But this is just the beginning. The ash alone is deadly. It's not just dust. It's microscopic shards of glass that can shred lungs and engines alike. Within hours, flights are grounded worldwide, crops are smothered, and the air becomes toxic. Now let's fast forward a few weeks. With supervolcanoes erupting every day, ash accumulates in the atmosphere, creating a dense veil that blocks sunlight. Global temperatures plummet by several degrees, plunging the world into a volcanic winter. Agriculture collapses as farmlands freeze or become buried under meters of ash. Livestock die off. Food prices skyrocket, and nations scramble to secure resources. The global economy is in freefall. Energy grids fail as solar panels are rendered useless, and coal plants choke on ash. Governments are forced to declare martial law. By month 3, the daily eruptions have pushed Earth's ecosystems to the brink. Acid rain poisons rivers and lakes. Ocean life suffers as ash and chemicals disrupt marine ecosystems. Coral reefs, the lungs of our oceans, begin to die en masse. Mass extinctions sweep across the globe. Species that can't adapt to the cold, dark, and polluted conditions vanish. Humanity, too, faces its darkest hour. By now, billions are struggling to survive in harsh, frozen wastelands. Starvation, disease, and conflict over dwindling resources become the norm. But why is this happening? Supervolcanoes release massive amounts of sulfur dioxide, which forms aerosols in the atmosphere. These aerosols reflect sunlight, causing global cooling. It's the same principle as a nuclear winter, except this one is volcanic. The constant eruptions also release carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas. While global temperatures initially plummet, over time, the trapped CO2 could lead to runaway global warming once the eruptions cease. It's a double-edged sword. After a year of daily supervolcanic eruptions, Earth is unrecognizable. The sun is a faint glow behind thick clouds. Global temperatures have dropped by up to 15 degrees Celsius, triggering a mini ice age. Most crops are extinct, and 90% of humanity has perished. Only a few scattered groups survive, relying on underground bunkers, stored food, and sheer determination. But humanity is resilient. Even in the face of unimaginable odds, survivors begin to rebuild. Slowly, nature too starts to recover. Volcanic soils, though destructive in the short term, are rich in nutrients and could one day support new ecosystems. While this scenario is purely hypothetical, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. Supervolcanoes have shaped Earth's history, and they will erupt again. But every day for a year? Let's hope we never find out. Instead, let's focus on understanding these natural wonders and preparing for the challenges they might bring. If you enjoyed this deep dive into apocalyptic scenarios, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Let me know in the comments. What other wild what-if scenarios should we explore next? Until next time, stay curious.